This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. It's a Technique Tuesday, so I'm throwing out a little technique tidbit. In this lesson, I'm going to take you through some scale exercises that really helped me develop the dexterity in my left hand. So, on Theory Thursdays, I've explained through several different parts that have come out each week about the major scale in the recent lessons that have been coming out. And so there's a whole system for the major scale, and any of these types of exercises can be done with the single octave forms I've explained there and the full positional forms. There's 5 of them, and any of the scales that we play in first position. So it works for any and all scales. It doesn't even have to just be major scales. So far, we've worked with the chromatic scale and the major scale have been explained on those Theory Thursdays. There'll be other scales to come. This sort of works with that. But a great place to start is with the major scale. And I've just taken one form that's a great one to start with. Probably the best one to start with when doing this. So up here on the board, if you're not familiar with the scale form, I've got it written out. This is the low 6th string. So it's just kind of sort of tabbed out there for us. But if we played it in the key of G major, my middle finger would go on the 3rd fret. And my fingers would go 2, 4, and then on the next string we go 1, 2, 4, next string 1, 3, 4, next string 1, 3, 4, next string 2, 4, top string 1, 2, 4, and then we come back down just as we went up. And then I've got that index finger back to that middle finger. This scale works all 4 fingers. It's really great. And of course our index finger is represented by the number 1, middle 2, ring 3, and pinky 4. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2. I like this of the 5 positional forms because we use all the strings, we use all the fingers, we don't have to do any shifting. So it's a great one to start with. And the lowest root is on that low 6th string. So it's just perfect for us. Now, in previous lessons where I've talked a little bit about, say, working with the major scale to develop dexterity, I've talked about how you can take a form and play it in one position and then move it up and play it in the next position. How it's really good to do that at a slow tempo, nice and relaxed. I've talked through how you can work your right hand picking with doing 4 plucks per note, then 2 plucks per note. How you can do 3 plucks per note. How you can do 1 pluck per note, and how you can actually go and reverse the direction on all those, starting with up plucks first. That helps work the right hand. So we've talked about all of that, and all those things are great to do with this and any other scale form. But in this particular lesson, I want to look at working the scale in thirds. So this was sort of the next step that really helped me get my fingers working. So it doesn't matter what position. I'm just going to do it sort of in the middle of the neck because the tension can be a little bit lower, and also the frets are just a little bit closer together. So my middle finger's on the B flat, so I'm in 5th position. My middle finger's on the B flat at the 6th fret of the 6th string. So I'm playing the scale there. That's what it sounds like. So if we work this scale in thirds, what that means is I'm going, and we're going to do it in an ascending fashion, I'm going to go up 3 notes and then come back and start off step 2 and go 3 notes, come back to step 3 and go up 3 notes. So stepwise it's going step 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So every time we go up, we just come back to go 3 notes again. So if I play this all the way through, it sounds like this. And then I've gotten to the top of what I can do in this position, and I'm going to start coming down. Now, you may have heard this sort of exercise before, but it's really important. This is something that a lot of people, most people probably don't do, is as we descend, we want to continue to ascend with our little 3-note pattern. So, I just finished on 7, root 2, so I'm going to come down to 6, 7, 8, then 5, 6, 7 in my stepwise motion. So this is a little bit trickier because I have to find the pitch that's coming next. So this helps me really get inside the scale and memorize where those pitches are, because I've got to be thinking ahead and find the next lowest pitch. Now, as I'm demonstrating this, a technique that you want to be aware of and that you may want to watch for and then work for in your own playing is anytime I play a note in a particular fret and then play in that same fret, the very next note on a different string, I'll roll my finger. If I'm going to a higher string, then I flatten it out. If I'm going from a higher string to a lower string, which is the case with this particular exercise, I will have it started flattened and then roll it up onto the tip on that second one. So that happens a little bit through this one. So that's something to be aware of. I don't actually pick my finger up. And as you start to find those, you'll find how you can just roll it, and that actually makes it quicker. So, and as I've said, it's always important to practice these slow and in control and just gradually work through them in a relaxed state and gradually speed up the tempo. But I'm going to play it just a little faster so you can hear what it sounds like at a faster tempo. So go ready and go and... So that's a really great tempo to aim for eventually, and then you could go even faster. Now, once we've done those in the ascending fashion, we can actually do them in a descending fashion. So if I start on step 3, I would go 3, 2, 1, and then 4, 3, 2, and then 5, 4, 3, and so on. Just working my way up, doing the 3 notes in descending fashion. Climbing up each step of the scale. And then as we come down, we continue to do the descending one. Like that, and I can play it just a little bit faster. So 1 and go and just like that. Super helpful. Can work those in all the forms that have been explained on those Theory Thursday lessons. That really helped my hand develop a lot of fluidity, a lot of dexterity, a lot of control. Also helped me really get inside of the major scale, and of course you can do it with any of the scales that we work on. So hope you're having fun with guitar. Take care, keep at it, and we'll see you again. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.